my critters at? I am Whitney Moore, and I am joined by some of my favorite people on the planet, the cast of Critical Role. You guys, we got Laura Bailey, we got Bryant Foster, we got Taliesin Jaffe, we got Matt Mercer, we got Liam and Bryant, we got Marisha Ray, we got Sam Riegel, we got Travis Willingham. I am so glad that they put me on your interview. I love you guys. You're my favorite.
We love you, Whitney. We love you.
Okay, first thing I gotta know, how was the live show?
It was incredible.
Yeah.
Like, the energy of the live show was insane. The venue was beautiful. The whole audience was amazing. And the story made Travis blush. So it was great. It was a success.
Too much, man. Too much. I'm tired of Matt flirting with me.
I was sitting next to him, and his ears were fuchsia. They were fuchsia.
To see that. Maybe we can make that happen again. We'll see. Well, I have some questions for you, and then we're gonna play a little game that I'm very, very excited to play with you. I have my own 20-sided dice right here.
It's beautiful. I love the colors.
Questions? Yeah.
I gotta charge it up. Hold on, I'm putting it on the 20.
First, though, we gotta pay attention to how crazy huge Critical Role has been. Even since I interviewed you guys last year in Chicago, it's been a blur. You guys have moved into your own studio.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You guys are doing all kinds of fun stuff. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, we're making our own shows now out of our own studio, and some of them are pretty good. And we have a Twitch channel now, twitch.tv/Critical Role. And Marisha here is the mastermind, but behind all of our new content.
We have an amazing production team, an amazing crew, and I now get to work with people like these assholes every day. It's great.
What has been something that you were not expecting at all out of putting all the effort into basically moving your operation entirely and getting a place that you got to pay rent on and buying lights and all of the stuff that goes into it? What has been something that you weren't expecting?
Toilet paper is expensive. The amount that we need as a group, it's a lot.
Because
we
we
have a
produce
really-
a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, then we have a really hard time keeping the kitchen clean. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So tell me about your con experience so far. Tell me about those sweet, sweet fan interactions, the cosplay you've seen. I want to hear it all.
Let me look out in the audience. Look at this. This is
You guys
crazy.
look amazing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Yasha, Jester, Caduceus over here is bananas. Molly. Oh, gosh.
Also, I see the cosplayer who's done all of the Mighty Nine dressed as Molly. Stand up for us.
Oh, that's you.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes. Incredible.
Amazing.
Speaking of Mighty Nine, real quick, you guys are deep into it now. How's the story going?
How is the story going?
We have become horrible, horrible people.
We ruin everything we touch.
We're crap pirates. Not like pirates that look for crap, but crap pirates.
And the guy who is our sailor doesn't know anything about boats. So we're,
It was a backstory choice. I didn't know I had to be an expert.
it could
All
be
right.
going better.
He
It
can
could be
take
going
night
better.
classes.
We're
He'll
working
get
on
there. He'll get there.
Amazing. And I have a question. I have a DM question for Mercer.
Yes, hi.
We've got a lot of young DMs in the audience. Holly, if you're a DM.
That's right, represent.
I would love to know how you tackle, not only are you having to tell a compelling story for an audience, you have to make it fun for your friends and also kind of roll with the punches. How do you manage all of that?
To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure I'm good at both of those things. For me, at least, I think the key is making sure that you're telling and building a compelling story for your friends first, and then kind of hoping the audience is on for the ride.
That's
I don't know if that's a good business decision necessarily. It seems to be working out okay so far, but yeah, I'm a firm believer that genuine content, one, it helps us with the burnout because we're really invested in enjoying what we're doing. And I think as we're seeing in media these days, people want to enjoy things that are genuine. So I don't ever want to cater to an audience. I want to have fun with my friends, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So
sounds like a win-win. That's why why you guys are so natural, because we're your friends that have done this for a long time.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So I also want to talk about these charity events that you guys have been doing, and you guys have so much on your plate already. You guys are getting a studio off the ground, you're doing spin-off shows, you're doing a million things at once, and you still find time to be a bunch of good dudes, and I love you so much for it. So tell me about what you've been up to.
Oh man, well, we just got done doing a drive with Sam for the Pavlov Foundation. Of course, yeah, which was great with Blair Herter. He was amazing. We did a game of Crash Pandas, which was insane.
It went very well.
Yeah, it went well. Yeah. And of course, we love all of our foundations, 826LA, I mean, Planetary Society, you know, My Friend's Place, like there's so many great ones. But I think at the end of the day, we're doing this by playing Dungeons and Dragons. Like it
Pretty
doesn't
dope
make
job.
sense. So we want to give back as much as we can.
And
The community is kind of founded on love and support, and I mean that's what makes it so amazing in the first place, and the fact that everybody is so on board with giving to charities just makes it all worth it.
I think that's the key too, is whatever we do in our show is for us, we're happy with that. But what the community manages to put into itself and each other, both supporting the rest of the fan base and their own stories, but you know, really taking up these charity and these charitable organizations. And we've raised hundreds of thousands of dollars this year alone through this amazing community for multiple charities. So as much as you want to give us credit for that, that's all these wonderful people at home and in this room. So
Even
thank you
one of the
guys.
things that like blows me away, you know, on our Twitch channel is seeing how many critters are gifting subscriptions to other critters, and that is so freaking cool. It's just such a giving group of people, and I just love you guys so much for it.
That's amazing. It's sort of like getting your friend dice for the first time.
Yes.
Or a comic book. It's like, first one's free. Now you're hooked.
And then you look at Laura and they're 3,000 dice later. 3,000, I'm
Really?
sorry,
You think it's just
30,000.
3,000? Thank you.
Will you all describe what your favorite set of dice looks like?
Why do you do
Laura.
this? Why did
Yeah,
you do
Laura.
that?
What do your favorite
Which
dice
one of
look
your
like,
kids
Laura?
is your
How long is
favorite?
your show?
Laura. You first, Laura.
No, I can't choose. Although I was given a really, really beautiful set of like Galaxy Next Level dice today from a fan. I mean, they are beautiful. Like blue sandstone. Yeah.
Made you go Mary
I'm
Poppins.
kind of addicted.
But don't your dice have to audition for you each and every game, right? So like they
Obviously,
could be
you
your
guys know
favorite
this
one
already.
week and then not your favorite the next week?
No. So there's certain ones that are always my favorite, and I will always give them a shot. And sometimes, even if they don't roll well at the beginning of the game, I will still play with them because they're beautiful.
It's
Inside
just like
and
children.
out, they're good. They're good dice.
Such a parent answer.
Okay, who
And then
else?
she puts them
You
in
gotta pick.
jail.
I have these great. I have a lot of favorite dice. I mix them up a lot so I can tell which ones are which, because it's easier when you're nervous on the internet playing D&D to be like, the pink ones are D10s, thank God.
Taliesin, I don't believe you've been nervous a day in your life.
Oh God, you know too much. I can't even say anything. That's inappropriate. It's so good to see you. I have these D6s that are black and they have little inlaid skulls in them, and it is the most like goth metal thing. And it's 6 skulls on for the D6 and then 1 big skull for the one, and it's so extra. They're so extra.
Goth Dad.
I think I have a D20.
I have a set of 4 D20s from the first campaign that are heavy and metal and covered in spikes, which is perfect
Whoa.
because all my decisions really hurt all the time.
I think I have a set of D20s that a fan gave me a while back that are made from mammoth bone. Like super ancient, once roamed the earth in the Ice Age dice. That's kind of cool.
I like to think that the dice were made back then, and so it's like people would just been rocking, and yet they're also probably like haunted.
I'm just gonna say, when your winter lasts for years at a time, D&D comes really handy in the cave.
It was like Paleolithic D&D is only barbarian class. There was nothing else available. It was too easy, sorry.
All right, Marisha, it's your turn. You're up.
I have a love-hate relationship with them. but I think I'm going to have to say my cursed opal dice.
Those hurt you so many times, though.
They're
They
cursed.
hurt me. What was it that Jester said? That some things, the things that are the most beautiful hurt you the most?
Yeah. It's so true, you know? It's okay, Marisha.
She was talking about my dice.
All right, anybody else want to share their favorite dice?
Mine are pretty boring. I've never purchased a set of dice ever in my entire life.
That's awesome.
I just find them and I use those.
By find, he means take them from other people.
That is a great kind of just concise description of your life.
Things just happen to me.
Amazing.
Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but Sam is really rich. And so every year he gets his teeth swapped out for new ones. And I take his old teeth and I have our friend Gil make dice out of them. And that is my perfect set of...
That reminds me, I gotta go to the dentist next week.
Okay, so you guys started this new campaign, all new characters. I have to ask, like, when you guys choose your characters and your classes, everything that you want to be, do you try to pick something that you think is going to be entertaining? Do you work together and figure out what the group needs? How do you determine? I just heard somebody go.
No, for the first campaign, we kind of made sure that we had a good spread, right, when we were playing at home before the show ever started. The second campaign, everybody wanted to be a secret. Nobody wanted to share what class they were. I'm not giving away anything. You're not going to know anything about me. We overlapped a little bit in some places, but we actually had a pretty good spread still.
You guys work together no matter what class you are, and sometimes against each other, but you love each other, and that's what's important.
That's right.
Aww.
Okay, right before we get into this game, I really want just to hear a quick summation of the spin-offs and the exciting things that you guys are doing in your studio and what we can look forward to this year. Sure. Oh, man.
We have a bunch of new shows, some of which are already out. Me and Liam here have a show called All Work No Play that you can watch on Friday nights on our channel. Bryant over here he's got like 7 shows on the channel.
Yeah. Talk about. Do you not have a mic?
Yeah, give me
Yes, that's correct, 7. Yeah, we Between the Sheets is going really well. Thank you to everybody who, wow, thank you. This week, Liam is up, so it's very exciting. Yeah, we're doing all kinds of stuff. Marisha can tell you what we can tell you.
I feel like I need to clarify that Brian's new show, Between the Sheets, that Liam's going to be on, is just an interview about him and his life. It starts with an interview, but there is drinking involved, and who knows where it goes after that.
But you get to learn how to make the cocktail that everyone is drinking at the end of it, which is fun. So you can drink along. Everyone. No one likes to.
You're a really good interviewer, Brian. You really are.
Yeah, you made all of us who have emotions cry. And then I also did one too.
Amazing. I cannot wait to see everything that you guys put out. I love you guys so much. Let's play a game, shall we?
Let's play a game.
Okay, so this
all
is
good stories begin with "Let's play a game."
game. Except for the ones in Saw. Actually,
Specifically
those
Saw,
are
it's terrible.
debatable.
Dang.
Those are good stories. Sorry, James wan. All right, so you can get mad at me if you get a question that you don't like, because this is my dice, so have at me or whatever. This game is called Roll for Question, and we're gonna go down the line. You are going to roll, and we are going to see a question that corresponds with a number.
Laura, are you first?
I'm starting?
You can't keep it afterwards.
Oh my God. I really like this dice though. 15?
15.
That's a good roll.
Is, if you were going to wait in line for someone's panel, whose would it be?
Ooh. I think this is such a random answer, but the first name that popped in my head was Sigourney Weaver.
Good choice.
I know, right? But I mean, she's so freaking cool.
And you know that girl's got stories.
She's got so many stories. I watched this like behind the scenes thing where she was talking about on Aliens when she was like, she did the throw behind her head and like got the actual basketball hoop, and they were like, she did it in one take. She like didn't look, and she threw a basketball behind her head and got it in the hoop.
She's the coolest.
What can't she do?
Right?
Play D&D? Who knows? Let's find out. New goal.
She's right here. She's right here.
An
Let's
open
bring her out.
invitation
That
to
is
Sigourney
such a
Weaver to be a guest on
random
Critical Role.
person. Sigourney Weaver.
Dude.
Okay,
Marisha, it's all you.
Oh, man.
8. Where would you build your secret base? A cave full of bats, a weird fortress of crystals, a high-rise building in Manhattan? Those are not options. It says they're all already taken, so you have to be more creative than that.
Oh, what if there was a good one in there? Where would I build my secret base? I mean, I think I'd have to go crazy desert bunker like any other crazy prepper.
Yeah.
Wants to try.
Yeah,
like Dr.
Burger.
We're
Evil.
literally just
Yeah.
having this conversation about a crazy desert bunker. And
Yeah.
how cool that would be.
Wait, no, I changed my mind. Treehouse. Treehouse bunker.
Why not both, dude? It could be
Treehouse
like a
in the
cactus
desert.
treehouse
Yes.
in the desert, locked away in a bunker. We can
Into
make
it.
it happen.
No one will ever find that conspicuous.
All right, Matt, it's your turn to roll.
Oh boy.
1.
Oh. 4.
4.
Number 4.
If you could somehow talk to your younger self, what would you tell them if you wanted to totally blow their tiny mind? It's in all caps, so I read it that way.
This is the easiest question I could have ever gotten.
You should roll again, but I'm gonna let you.
Okay. Hey, Matt. You're gonna be playing Dungeons and Dragons professionally. For hundreds of thousands of people, and they're mostly gonna like it. Like, his mind would be blown, or he'd be like, "Go away, old weird guy." Yeah, that's
Stranger
the
danger.
easiest answer.
You got a softball
He would say-
question.
Yeah, I got
That was
softball.
pretty softball.
Who is this old guy with majestic hair?
Have you always had long hair?
I've always had long hair, but it was much greasier when I was younger. I'll tell him, like, don't worry, one day it'll be in its pupa stage and then emerge a beautiful butterfly.
Okay, Tal.
Let's see.
Cocked.
Cocked. It's cocked now. 11.
11. In board games, are you go with the flow or I will flip this board? Feel free to expand on other non-Dungeons and Dragons related board games or not.
No, it's got to go Mansions of Madness, and it's entirely Mansions of Madness. By the way, if you've never played it, you should totally play it. And if you can play it with Marisha Ray, you should, which is the best way to play Mansions of Madness because you always play the same character, Ash Can Pete.
Who can? Ash can.
Who can?
Ash can.
Thank you. Yeah, in that game, yeah, that's a table flip. There's no that game in particular. If you lose, everything ends and it's awful.
Wow, it sounds like something that could really destroy a family.
In a cabin,
Amen.
in the woods, playing. Yeah, no, well, that's a whole other story, but.
Okay. Oh, you were handing it back. All right. I was gonna ask if you trusted your friends to roll for you.
No, they
They
don't.
don't. They don't.
I'm gonna roll like
How this
Sam.
works? No.
Can't get over how good this Caduceus looks. You look so amazing. Wow.
6.
6. Who would you play? Who would play? Oh, okay.
Who would you play?
Who would
I would play a lot of people.
Who would play us in the big budget movie version of this conversation?
In
Or
the,
the low
like, who would play all of these guys?
Yeah.
Okay, Laura Bailey, Sigourney Weaver,
Yeah. You're such a nice friend.
Marisha Ray, Linda Hamilton,
Ooh, yeah.
Matthew Mercer, also Linda Hamilton,
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Taliesin Jaffe, Tom Waits,
I'm into it.
Oh.
Travis Willingham, Jason Mimosa, Sam Riegel, my Uncle Ricky, because Sam is actually my Uncle Rick, Liam O'Brien, Liam Neeson O'Brien, but yes.
Yes.
Can we get
What
this
about- what about
crowdfunded?
you?
Who plays
I
you,
wanna
Brian?
do it.
Whitney
Oh, yeah.
would have to be played by herself because you are one of a kind.
Oh, wow. What
Brian,
about
who
yourself?
plays you? Yeah,
I'll
who
get
plays
you.
you?
I'll get you that money later.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. No, I would get an A-lister I'd probably say Crispin Glover.
Yes.
Like the...
Yes, you would.
Yeah, yeah.
Get a
I've seen
crowdfunding,
pictures
guys.
of you that look just like Crispin Glover.
That's fair. All right, roll.
Okay.
What about Ashley?
Ashley would be.
There's that really good actress on Blind Spot that could probably play her pretty well. Yeah.
You know what? She's too busy though.
Still painful. 11 do-over. 11
again.
do-over. 2.
2. If you were fighting crime, would you banter with the criminals, or are you more of the silent punching type?
If I were to fight
Or
crime,
secret third answer, would you be the criminal?
I am the criminal.
No, you're
Pace the
not.
entire joint, and it's all about to go down now.
Now.
Oh, well.
Now.
You gotta talk to your henchman.
9.
Which radioactive animal would you want to be bitten by to gain their attributes?
Wow, I mean, duck-billed platypus, because
Obviously.
you're sleek. You got that big mouth that I already kind of have. You can go in water and on land, which is important for a superhero. We have like another 20 minutes to talk about this, right? Okay, go.
Yeah. 5 minutes, and you know what? Platypuses are an enigma, just like you. I'll take it.
How did you answer that so quickly?
I was already thinking about it.
God.
A superpower of the platypus. Okay. That's cocked.
It doesn't matter.
Natural 1.
Which character that you've ever played in D&D or otherwise do you think would be the most likely to bug someone to help them move?
That's such a... Did somebody say Mustang? Yes. Mustang would not move a single piece of his own furniture. 100%. He would threaten them with demotion or jail time. Yes. Roy Mustang is my answer.
All right. We have just a little bit of time left, so I am going to roll. And I'm going to make you all answer that question. I will if you... I'll be friends with you. Okay. Also, did we do 4 yet?
We did 4.
Yes. Okay. 20. You guys are so lucky. Let's say it's Final Jeopardy and all scores are tied. What are you hoping the category is? Ooh, I like that one.
That's a good one. Eddie.
Video games. It's no one actually watches Jeopardy here. That's only funny to people who watch Jeopardy. I give up. Just went swoosh right over
Any
the
Jeopardy
audience. Never
fans
mind.
in the house? Jeopardy fans. All right.
Names of cereal.
Ooh.
Is it a cop-out if I say Critical Role?
Yes.
Absolutely yes, but you passed. I make the rules here.
Princess Bride.
Ooh.
Sam Riegel's Tickle Spots.
Wine vintages, I think.
Oh.
Say JRPG soundtracks.
Do you have a favorite soundtrack?
It's a cross between either Xenogears for the PS, the original PlayStation, or Final Fantasy VI. There's a bunch. I can go on for a while. Chrono Cross. Anyway.
I'll retort properly with 80s, 1980s Saturday morning cartoons. I can do a deep
Yes,
dive.
Taliesin, thank you.
Yes.
Mysterious Cities of Gold.
Gold, Silverhawks.
There's a thing.
Ryan?
Penal codes. Know a lot about.
Nice.
Yep. That's everybody.
And that's I'm gonna say pizza toppings. Because
Very fair.
It's a good
What's
choice.
your favorite?
One. That's
It's a
a
good
one.
choice.
Hawaiian bitches.
Oh, yeah.
Chaos reigns. You guys,
Pineapples on a pizza.
I love you guys so much. Let's run through it just so everybody knows where they can find you, your Twitch channels, your socials. Come on and run them down.
Oh, gosh.
Well, you can find Critical Role Thursdays on Twitch at 7 p.m. at Geek and Sundry's Twitch channel. You can find all of our other content that we're doing on Critical Role's Twitch channel and on YouTube/Critical Role. And of course, we have a Twitter, which is @Critical Role.
Yes.
Not too obvious, but there it is.
Personally, I don't know.
Yeah. At Laura Bailey VO.
At Marisha_Ray.
At Matthew Mercer.
At Executive Goth.
I'm Pullout King.
For real?
No, sadly, that's already taken. I'm at Voice of O'Brien.
At Sam Riegel.
I was named, my handle was given to me by Sam at Willing Blam.
Yeah.
You guys, you are fantastic. We love you so, so, so much. Thank you for sitting down with us. Do not go anywhere. Up next, we've got webtoon creators talking upcoming comics. If you guys do some social, hashtag sci-fi, it's a fan thing, because I want to creep on all your posts. See you guys later.
Hi, I'm Jackie Jennings with SYFY WIRE. If you can't get enough of New York Comic Con, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel for news, interviews, cosplay, and so much more. What are you waiting for?